Tikiko, it's been amazing to see how he has progressed. I would say probably faster than some of the other boys. And interestingly enough, maybe it's education that slows down our progress because we come with knowledge already. We're supposed to coming open and empty and willing to learn. And so, the progression over the years has been from where he's always wanting to be in the crowd to now being confident and going on his own, pursuing the things that he wants to do. So, for example, here at camp, he's one of the few boys that wakes up at 3 a.m. in the morning, does his own training without a coach here, without a trainer, because he has a vision that he wants to pursue, which he might answer. We've seen the progress. It's been gradual but consistent.
So in 2023, he came as an at-risk person, and now he's a peer mentor. If you can explain to our viewers and listeners what's the difference and how do they transform to be that?
Sure. When we say peer mentors, what we really mean is young people who are willing to help other young people. And we realize through our experience working with young people and working with boys that the greatest influence to young people is young people. While we as facilitators and teachers can do our best to teach and try to encourage and train, young people are the best and the most effective influence to other young people. And that's biologically written into our DNA, that at that age in adolescent years, we listen and follow our peers the most. So we simply have tried to harness what has already been there in terms of our DNA and how God created us to help and aid in helping other young people. So we have seen and we try to look at young people who are willing to help young people. They might not be perfect, but they realize that they have the ability and they have the desire to help other young people. And so that's sort of what peer mentors is really all about. However, on that journey, we still help the peer mentors themselves grow personally. There's still a lot of growth to happen. This sort of came about when I realized in my primary school years, I was given a lot of responsibility, a lot of leadership roles, which at that time, the teachers who gave them to me probably didn't realize how important they were. But I look back now, I'm like, they developed a lot of this sort of thinking of others. I'm not just here for myself. I'm here to lead others. They're watching my example. So we're trying to develop our peer mentor program, is helping young men realize that their choices is not just influencing and affecting themselves, but it's also affecting others. And so for Tikiko and other young boys who are part of our peer mentor program, it's that journey. It's okay. At one stage, I'm trying to grow myself. Now, while I'm growing personally, I'm also seeing how I can help other young men.
So it builds character, discipline, kindness, and looking out for one another.
Yes.
Rather than being on your own or following someone else.
Yes.
You wake up at 3 in the morning, every morning, and I see you working the boxing bag. What's your dream? If you can tell the people of Fiji, what do you want to achieve?
Yo, na nunggu goal nga. Balta anak kalili tsubyo na kilanga tena sona defense, son self defense o kilatu. O nabuno anritskina ba matakalay. Balta meu achieve takatsko meu matte kibis ntanangona. Meu buket lang sana tampangan ntanangona Misa raucio kina na bukuningi tonga na boxing. Meu taka bokukua. Ana buna andritskin na tolong kalau kwa matakalilay bising. Meu terin kina bokukua yang. Walta meu roni achieve taka ronong gugol. Nung meu tambien manang ibits mateni nung yang. no tsambi ni bits tsami ngai ngiteni vana visai Pacific no gitar tsana box no meron rawatso.
Big dreams there. 19-year-old Tikiko, his hopes of representing, first of all, Fiji on the world stage. And he's already started off on the journey to be an amateur boxer. And all the best. I believe everybody will be following your progress, Tikiko. And no doubt Ben will be giving us updates on how things are moving. Just if you can, there's a lot of things happening in Fiji. A lot of young boys like you getting affected, some by drugs, some they do not have the support. What's your message for the people watching out there, for the young men, for the boys who may be doing drugs or involved in criminal activities?
Vinaka nunggu tukunyalonga balitangana nan nunggu kas ureda sana bekai malum nunggu kas tana turi drugs tala mai nunggu nona malum au pasanga me uba binaktak meron yukuni lakop lamna struggle se na bingun sale porpora ru lakop mai nunggu ba family misa dona puna binak me adavana merto na lubengu merto misa tuna pal na kakede nunggu dreams ngana meron yu babinaktak sana pat ni mol mkinir nunggu kas ana buno takakina bakwa birna tambangon untuk bal ngati kiranga vikalilenga tubi ko na vikakede ko kila mo takakina bakwa no mingu